Hello and welcome. This is the Card Creation Workshop. I will be walking you through how to set up your account, how to create a card, how to send a card, how to take care of your contacts, and let's get going. So first I'm going to share my screen and show you what you'll be looking at. The first thing that you're going to want to do, if you do not already have an account, you will want to go to the website sendoutcards.com/real cards, real connections. Again, that is sendoutcards.com/real cards, real connections. That will bring you to this site here. Once you are at this site, which you can come back to at any time after your account is already set up, and you can scroll down and you'll be able to learn more about the system, more about how things work, more about options that you have available, and there's some videos and tutorials. And so the first time you set up your account, you will want to come here to this website, and down here at the right, there's a pink oval that says send a card. Your first card is always free, and so that will walk you through the process of sending your first free card and setting up your account. Once you already have your account, you will go to regular sendoutcards.com and you will log in with your username and your password that you created the first time you sent your card. Once you're here, this is what you will see. This is the big banner in the center is featured cards that the company changes what they have featured at different times throughout the year. You can click next and you can click previous, and this will take you to more cards in that particular featured subject when you click on more cards. In the search bar below, you will be able to search for things like graduation, anniversary, Halloween, whatever you're looking for at that particular time will bring up cards with that particular subject. Also directly below that are already some subjects ready for you to just click on and search. When you click on Photo Drop, that's going to take you to pictures in cards that look like the frames that you find at a store that have pictures of other people in there. And anytime you're in a subject of cards or on the Photo Drop page, when you see photos already inserted into a card of other people, that is where you will keep the template. So the background and the foreground all remain while you insert your photos of your family, your friends, whatever you decide to put in there. So we'll go back to the next page. The catalog cards are pre-made cards that the company has set up for you. And you can scroll down, and again, you can search for anything in particular that you would like. And we'll show you inside. We're going to pick this card right here, this Warmth and Cheer. When you choose that card, you'll see dots down at the bottom, and that means that they have a color scheme available for you to change. And so this one has green and black. And so when that pops up, you'll be able to see that this color scheme in this one has changed to green. We're just waiting for our technology to allow that to happen. Let's go back to black and see if we can get it to come up a little quicker. Well, let's try it. Come on. Can only go as fast as the internet lets us go. There we go. And there is your green scheme, and here is your black scheme. Okay, and so let's choose one that does not have a color scheme available to change, and that would be something like this. Now notice it doesn't say see inside here. That is because it's completely blank inside. So let's see if we can find one that has a message inside already for you. So you can see what that looks like. And again, we can only go as fast as the internet goes. Okay, again, this one is completely blank inside and does not already have a message written. Let's see if this one does. This one does not. I believe this one does. Let's see. Nope, this one doesn't either. So they've left a lot of them blank so that you can create your own message. And let's see. Here we go. Here's one that not only does it have color scheme changes available. See, there you go. There's a couple of options. This one also has a message already written inside. And so you click on that see inside and it will pop up and show you what that message is. Now, you can overwrite this message. Anytime you see this and you do not like what it already says, you can easily overwrite it. And again, there's your color schemes. And the color scheme would be different on the inside as well. And there you go. And then you can always click back and see the front. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do is set you through how to create your contacts for importing. So you can send one card at a time, and that's what's called a heartfelt card, a heartfelt send. You'll learn our technology. We have, our terminology is heartfelt sends and system sends. And a heartfelt send is a card that is sent to one person with a single message directly to them. And a system send is like a campaign where the card is created and many people can receive that card. I have sent over 3,500 cards at one time with one click. And so let's look at what you're going to do when you want to send more than one card at a time. So this is a template that is available on the website that I will share with you at the end. And you're going to put in the information according to these columns that you'll see. Now, if you are used to a CRM, a contact relationship manager, then hopefully you're familiar with downloading or exporting those contacts into what's called a CSV file. Or if you can even just get it into an Excel spreadsheet, then it can be easily converted into a CSV file. And if you need help with that, please feel free to contact me and I will walk you through that. Once you have the template ready to go, these are the columns that you're going to need. The most important thing is country. Send out cards has to have the country because we mail to every country that can receive mail, and so it does require to have country in the spreadsheet. You'll see that you have all kinds of options of things that you can add in here. Company name, of course the address, work information, website if they have one, spouse's information, because this helps you to keep track of birthdays and anniversaries as well. It's got a great contact management system that we call our relationship manager that will remind you of birthdays and anniversaries and things that you want to keep track of to send cards for. So once you have this created, you're going to want to go to File, Save As, and see currently it's in an Excel spreadsheet. And so you want to save it into a CSV file. That is a comma delimited. You can also use a text tab delimited. I prefer CSV. It's just quite a bit simpler. So now it's been saved into a CSV file. So now I'm going to go back to my Send Out Cards website, and I'm going to go to relationships. Again, a relationship manager is what we call our CRM. And you'll see it first populates all of the contacts that you have in the system. And this is where you can search all kinds of options to try and find people, to keep track of them. And I'm going to go on to Import Contacts, and I'm going to go over to where I have saved that CSV file. Now you can click directly here in the box and search for the file, or if you know where it is, very easily right here I have it, and I am going to come here and I'm going to drag and drop. Now it's going to ask me to make sure that my birthday and anniversary dates are formatted in a particular way. So I have options to choose so that it imports them correctly. And then over here on the slide over here on the left, anytime you see one of these pink, that means it's not matching up properly with what you have going on here. So now something really important to remember is group. So especially if you are using an account with a company that has more than one people using the account, and especially if you want to keep track of people in different subjects. So for instance, who do you want to send Christmas cards to? Who do you want to send Valentine's Day cards to? Who has a family? Who has pets? If you're a business person who has suggested they might want to choose to buy something from you and haven't yet, and you would like to stay in touch with them, or you want to send thank you notes. So you want to put those groups. We'll go back to the spreadsheet and take a peek right here. I've created the group called A Test. You can create anything you want in that group. And you can even say, for instance, I wanted to put a different name in here and I wanted to call it B Test. It will create both of those groups for you. And so it's all ready to go, and I'm going to click Next. If there were any errors, say it was missing a zip code or something, it would allow me to change that here. I do not have to go back to the spreadsheet, correct it there, and then re-upload. It's ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and click Import, and there it is. It's done. Now, a larger file, of course, would take a little bit longer. So it's already ready to go. I'm going to go back to Relationship Manager, and I'm going to look at my groups, And there it is, a test. There is my group right there, manage members. And you can see that I have 4 members in there. Now I'm going to go back to contacts. And I'm going to search because I know that one of the last names was example. And I even can just do that. But oops, there you go. So I'm going to go in there. I could have put that up here. EXAMPLE. And it's pulling up those people that I imported. And if you notice, it's pulling up even by company name. Okay, now I can go into that person. And here is where I'm directly in there able to change things. I can update information, I can delete information, and I can add them to many more groups if they need to be in more than one group. Okay, so now let's say that I want to send a Christmas card to those 4 people. I'm going to go to, over here on the left, you'll see campaign. And these are campaigns that I have purchased that are available, that the company has pre-made, that you can purchase and use those, and again send those over and over and over again. You just tweak them to be what you want them to be with your particular information. So I'm going to go over to my campaigns, and you'll see I've already created one. I'm going to create that same card again. Okay, I'm going to call this Christmas. Now's when I need my glasses. And I'm going to call it example 2019. Okay, create the campaign. So now I'm going to add the card. And here's the neat thing, you can have more than one card in each campaign. And then you can choose it to go out immediately, in 3 months, in 5 months, however you would like it to go. So I'm going to search, I know it's a photo drop that I'm particularly looking for, and it's this one right here. Now again, this has color schemes available that I can choose. And this is what I want. I want this foreground here to be in front of our picture. I'm going to click customize. And now I can choose what type of card I want to send. A flat card, a 2-panel card, a 3-panel card, a big card, which is the size of a piece of paper. It is 8.5 by 11, and then a postcard. All of the top ones up here come in an envelope, and the postcard is your regular postcard. And here's your paper type. You can choose your standard paper type, which is a beautiful, very, very well made paper, or for an additional fee, you can upgrade to a satin or a pearl. I'm just going to create the 2-panel standard. Going to click next. And then I want to add the photo. Now the photo is already here, but I'm going to show you how simple it is to upload the photo. And I'm going to go right here where the photo is, and it's going to upload it. And again, just wait for the internet to pop it up there. You'll see down here the little pink line that's going back and forth lets you know that it's thinking, kind of like the hourglass that you see on other websites. There must be many other people around the world who are using the internet and creating their cards. And while we're waiting for the card to come up, I'll show you the different color schemes that are available. You see there's all those options that you can choose from. And there you go, the photo is up. And the photo's coming in. Now here you can change the size of the photo. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. I like that one right about there, but I don't like that color scheme. It allows you to check it. I don't like that one much either. I like the gold. Okay, so I'm going to click next. Now here's where I have the chance to edit, and I can click on the layouts, and here's where I can add more photos with messages. I can change the font. I can change the color. I'm going to go with this pretty gold here for, let's see, I'm going to click on background, and I'm going to go with this pretty gold here. And I'm going to do the same thing here on my background. I'm going to go with this pretty gold here. And then I want this to be in my own handwriting. I have downloaded a form, written my handwriting in it, sent it to the company for a small fee, and they have uploaded my handwriting in here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my handwriting, and I'm going to say, dear. Now, here's the neat thing. How many of you receive letters in the mail from companies with your name in it? I can make it personal for each person. I'm going to put first name. Dear first name, I hope you have had a wonderful year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love, Jen. Now I can change the size of that font. Keep it all selected there. I can choose the size of the font. I can choose the color of the font. Let's see, I think I'm going to keep this color. I think I'm going to keep it black because I've made the gold background. And now here's where the back of the card pops up, and you also have the option. So if you're a business person, you would probably want to put your business card here or your branding information. Because this is more of a personal card, I'm going to put something cute and fun back there. And because it is a horizontal card, I'm going to be wanting it to turn sideways. So see, I could put this back there, but it's an up and down card. So I want to have it sideways. Let's use Rudolph today, and it'll be sideways. Now you also have the option to have the back of the card with the full panel, which this is, or you can choose to have your return address and their address on it, or you can choose to add more photos. You have several options. But again, I'm going to go back to the full panel, and I'm going to use Rudolph just because he's fun, and I'm going to add that to the campaign. So now I have this card here, and this card is currently set to go immediately from the time that I send it. And again, I can add several other cards to this. I can add as many as 364 cards if I wanted to. So now I'm going to go back to my relationships, and we'll get out of this because I still had one pulled up. And I'm going to choose my groups, and you'll see right here, a test. And I have the option of sending them a card or a campaign. I'm going to choose campaign, and you could search for that if it wasn't popped up, but there it is right there, Christmas Example 2019. I'm going to click submit, and there it is. And even from here, I can choose when I would send it, whether it be immediately on their birthday, on their anniversary, or a specific date. I'm going to go with immediate. Now the pricing here is going to be different depending on what package or subscription you are on. This allows me to view the card a little bit and see, make sure everything looks good. This allows me to change my return address. Hint, hint, we send cards from Santa to children, and we would change the return address to be the North Pole. And again, if you have several people sharing an account, you would edit it to be for you for that particular card. And then you can add more recipients if they weren't in that particular group. In this point, I am just going to go with the group that I already have. I'm going to click ready to send. And then this is where the pricing is going to pop up for me based on what my subscription is. And that's how much it would cost to send it. See, I'm using 4 system sends. And so it's only going to be charging me for postage because I've already purchased a package to allow me to send a certain amount of cards. So I'm not going to send it currently. I'm going to go back to my account, and I'm going to show you, this is where you would set up your payment settings. So right here, when you click on the envelope, you've got your guys that pop up here. You would click on account, and you would click on payment settings. And this is where you would add your card and you would add postage. We'll go back to the main, and when you're here, when you click on pricing, this will explain to you how the process works. A free basic account is exactly that. It is a free basic account. You do not have the full access to your relationship manager with the reminders of the birthdays and the anniversaries, but you do have access to all of the contacts that you have saved once you have created a card. And you will be paying $2.75 per heartfelt card. And again, that's the one individual card. And then $2.25 when you send more than 20 cards at a time. And those pictures that you saw me add in there, there's an extra $1 per card for those. When you're on $17 a month or up, there's no additional fee for any photos that you add. And at $17, you'll see that the prices come down, and then you get a 15% discount on gifts. And we will share with you gifts that you can add to the cards. At $37 per month, there's 30 free cards, not including postage, that you can send for the month. and then your prices drop again for cards, and you have a 20% discount. You'll see highlighted here, I am on what's called the unlimited package. That means that when I send a single card, it is free, including postage. And then I'm only paying $1.75 per card for system sends when I have used up my system sends. So here's the really neat part. You scroll down here, and for an add-on, if you think you're going to send more than 300 cards in a year, this is an incredible package. For $395, you get 300 free system sends available to you. And so that's why you'll see that those cards that I was going to send don't cost me anything, because they're included in that package. That does not include postage. You have 12 months to use those. And you must be on at least the $17 a month subscription to use, because you will be using the campaigns, which require the access to your full relationship manager. And then you're getting, and all of your additional cards after that are $1.31 plus postage. That's an incredible price. I don't know where you can get a card this personal for $1.31 per card. Here's the exciting part, the gifts. So while you're in the card, getting ready to send it, you have the option to go and choose gifts. We have many, many, many gifts available in the system, all different types, kinds, subjects. I'll let you go in and play around with that. Our favorite are the brownies. They are yummy, 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 yummy brownies. We also have options of different packaging. You can upgrade the packaging. And anytime you see this pink banner up above, it means that you have the option when you are in the unlimited plan to save on shipping. So that's pretty exciting. And then you get a 30% discount on your gifts at that point. And so the options for you to create are unlimited. The options for you to send are unlimited. The things that are available to you are unlimited. When you are ready and need any help, I can be reached at makingconnectionswithcards@gmail.com. Your other options are to go to realconnections.com, and that will bring you to this website where you have an opportunity to schedule an appointment with me, send a free card. It will direct you back to that page. I have a blog available and some more information. And then you will also have access to that template that I was talking to you about to set your contacts up and help you with that. I will also be adding 2 links, one to additional tutorials and one to our resources page to help you with that. All right, and now I would like to share with you how easy it is to use the app on your phone. You can get the app from my website, or you can go if either both iOS or Android, and you can have access to the app, and it's just send out cards. There's a cute little envelope. And so I'm going to show you now how to do that. So we're going to share my phone with you, my phone screen. We'll just wait for that to pop up, and there it is. And so now we have the app ready to go, and I have it saved right here. This is the Send Out Cards app, and this is where you have access to all of the things that you had on the regular website, including those campaigns. And so that one that I had created will populate into here, and you can save it. You can be in your contacts, and you can choose groups. So I can go back and choose that A-test group that I created, and I can send them a card. Oh, it hasn't populated fully over yet. It takes just a few seconds to do that. And so let's give that a chance to populate. Okay, and we'll go back to contacts. We'll go to groups. There they are. And so now I can send them a campaign right from here because I have the access to the campaigns. And I'm going to search for Christmas. You'll see I have quite a few. I'm going to choose that Christmas example 2019. And from here, I can change the return address if I like. I'm going to click this little airplane guy up here at the top right. And this is just a reminder to let you know that it does not edit the campaign here. And then it's creating the order. Again, I can choose when I send it. I can choose to add more contacts to it. I can choose to add a gift here. The gifts are available right from here, just like we had talked about before. And if you look, we even have gift cards. So check that out. Pretty fun. So I could choose to add those, and I can click continue and go through the process just like I could with everything else. Okay. So if you, again, have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And I definitely look forward to talking with you in the future. And I hope that this has been super helpful. Thank you so much.